Hey guys, welcome to Ami's Punjabi Cooking USA. You might notice that I don't look like Ami. I'm actually her son, and I'm giving a brief intro today. You know, I went to the supermarket today. We are in the middle of a pandemic, and when you go to the store, the shelves are pretty much empty, and there's barely any bread left. But what we Indians do is we have the ability to make rotis, pulkas, right? To get us through, especially in these tough times. So we don't have to worry that there's bread in the store or not. So today, Ami's gonna be right with us in a moment. Today we're gonna make pandemic rotis. Let's go, guys.
Okay, my pan is heating to make roti. This is a very thick pan, and so it takes a little while to get heated. So I've already got it on. And I'll need butter to put on the roti once it's ready. You don't have to do it, but if you're not going to eat the roti as it's coming off the pan, and you want to eat it later, it keeps it softer and tastier, of course. My atta dough is always ready, as you know. You can go to my video and see how I make it. And then I use a spoon to break part of it away to make a ball. And you can see I made a few of them already. Always do this, and I always say, whether you're making roti, parantha, puri, you have to get the air bubbles out of here. Okay. And you always have dry atta flour so it doesn't catch to your rolling pin or to it on the board. Do this to make it easier to roll. And you have to watch that the pan is the right heat. It has to be really kind of fairly hot. What size you make depends on what size you like. These balls are like, I think a little bit bigger than a golf ball. And the roti is, I think about 7 inches diameter. So after you've rolled it, do this to take the excess dry atta off of it so it doesn't make smoke in the pan. Put it on the pan, put the heat up a little bit more, and go to the next one. I always make sure that the pan is never empty because you don't want to make a lot of smoke in your kitchen. And of course you want to finish your work quickly. Now you don't need to look at the other one that's on the pan, because when the color changes, we know it's time to turn it. Now the first one may take a little bit longer because the pan was not as hot as I would have liked it, but the next one, okay. Now you can see there are little bubbles on top, so I'm going to turn it over. Put the heat higher up a little bit more. While all that is being done, you keep rolling the next one and the next one and the next one, depending on how many you need. And these you can eat the next day. They keep nice and fresh, wrapped in foil. And for roti, for next day, you heat it in the microwave for 10 seconds. And it's like fresh, and eat it with whatever your choice is. You can also have it just with pickle. Now let's see. Now you can see this is different color. It's getting bubbles. Now you see the edges were not done, so you press the edges a little bit because you don't want to have the edges raw. Turn it over. Now you can see all the edges are done also. Gently press it on all sides so it swells up like a ball. And press it gently, pressing on the sides so the edges get done. All the edges. You don't want it raw. And if it doesn't swell up, that's fine too. And as you notice, I only turned it twice, but I'm going to turn it again to show it to you how nicely the other side is done. Okay. I call this is the wrong side. And we're going to put the right side up and put a little bit of butter, not too much. I count my calories, so I don't put too much butter. And when the other one is ready, I'm going to turn it over the right side down, so it's a pair. We'll make 3, 4, and you'll get the hang of it. And as I said, if it doesn't swell up like a ball, it's okay. Now let's see this one. You can see little bubbles here, and the heat is really right now. You turn it over. This also makes for a very good sandwich. You can just have peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just put peanut butter on it. See, it's nicely done. Again, just press the edges. Now the pan is really hot, so I'm going to turn the heat a little bit lower. And they don't always swell up like this, but you know, if you do it right, they will. Okay, so this is the wrong side, or whichever side, it doesn't really matter. I'm putting the right side neck on the first one, so this one gets buttered also. I don't put any extra butter on it. And so the process goes on. You can make as many as you like. And if you like what I did today, please subscribe to my channel and press the like button.